This episode of Chat Chow is brought to you by Johnson & Wales University North Miami, the leader in culinary education. Stay tuned after the show for the Culinary Insider to learn practical tips for the everyday foodie. Welcome to Chat Chow, an online weekly show interviewing South Florida's food personalities. On today's episode, we'll be speaking with Executive Chef of Sugarcane, Timon Balloo. Timon, Sugarcane, finally, we're here.
What's up?
What's up? What are we drinking?
We're having a beet mojito. You come to my house, we're going to start with shots.
All right.
I think we have to have some shots. This is just a welcome shot. Beet and rum, a little bit of mint. You know how we do it.
All right.
Salud. Huh?
Salud. So I want you to describe Sugarcane in your own words. Remind those who have been here why they need to come back,
Right.
and those who haven't been here why they need to come.
All right, basically, Sugarcane is a place where there's a lot of love, laughter, and good food. That's it. It's one of those places where you have to extend the notch on your belt buckle. You don't want to eat it, you shouldn't eat it, but you crave it. That's what we do here. Good drinks, good food, laughter, good music, a relaxed atmosphere.
What is your culinary background? You went to school in South Florida, right?
Yeah, I actually attended Johnson Wales in North Miami Beach.
All right.
I'm a Johnson Wales alum.
Alum.
J-Woo, as they say.
Do they? J-Woo.
Woo. Double woo.
Double woo. You guys are doing something new called Dinner with Friends, right? It's your newest venture. We had the pleasure of experiencing it. It's intimate, it's cool, it's different. Explain that for our Chat Chow viewers.
Well, it was basically a brainchild of mine where I really wanted to break the barrier from guest to chef and really become one. I really wanted to create like a table as if it was in our house, and we came, the guests came and were able to eat at the chef's house during his night off. And find out what exactly are they cooking on their own, what are they doing, and have some insight on to what makes the chef tick, and flip it actually, find some insight on why this consumer's here, why is this diner here, what makes them relate to us.
So we're being served something else now. This is like...
Yeah, these are two signature cocktails.
Okay, what are these
We
guys?
basically have the Spice of Love,
Spice of
where
Love.
we have passion fruit, rum, mango juice, and jalapeno. So it's spicy and lovely.
Spicy, lovely.
And then we do a beautiful strawberry balsamic with a dash of balsamic vinegar, fresh strawberries. It's a great, great cocktail.
Can you have a sip with me?
Yeah, for sure.
Cheers.
Salud, huh?
Salud.
And then we'll switch it up. I want to try yours too.
I like to do that. No cooties.
Ooh, this is good.
This has a good kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that one back, okay?
Okay, you can have this one.
Ooh, this does have a kick.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
right?
keep this one.
Okay.
So
We can swap throughout.
Heard that. So Dinner with Friends is just a laid-back environment. 8 to 12 people. I invite a friend. A friend does not necessarily need to be a chef.
Okay.
It could be anyone that contributes to the culinary community of South Florida. I think it's a very big focus of us supporting each other, from consumer to chef, from food bloggers like yourself, or anybody who's contributing to the gastronomic community of South Florida. I want to learn about them. I want us to learn about each other and create a community.
So you obviously know how to throw a good party, because I was here for the Dinner with Friends.
Knock
so
on
I
wood.
want to know.
That's a good compliment.
I want to know.
That's just as good as cooking.
If Lady Gaga was going to show up here at your next Dinner with Friends, what would you serve her?
Oh, that's it.
It's Lady Gaga, so you gotta pull out all the stops here.
I was wondering why you weren't showing me the questions. Now I know. I'd probably do a meat-inspired menu and use every part of the offal. Since she pushes the boundaries, I've watched some interviews with her, and she's, theatrical, and she's a real artist. I would say I'd have to be an artist and use the whole animal, use all the organ meats, and show her just as much as she's an artist in her craft, why we're artists, and we try to hone our craft.
Perfect. Good answer. So who's next? Give us an insight on who's next with Dinner with Friends.
Next, we're going to Paula de Silva.
Okay.
We also have upcoming guest Dean Max from 3030 Ocean. We have Lee Schrager from Southern.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to it. These are great, great people, and we just want to cook with them and have a great time.
You have 3 kitchens here, right? Mm-hmm. So 3 kitchens. Give us your top 3 dishes.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, well, my personal favorites, I'm gonna give you my personal favorites.
Okay.
I love our raw bar. I love crudo. I think it's just great, pristine, clean. It's the way I want to eat late night. I think it works any time of year, especially we're always warm, so it's always refreshing. So I would say right now the yellow jack crudo, it's local yellow jack. We're doing it with our house infused soy, a little bit of red onion, a little bit of serrano, a little sesame oil. For me, it's awesome. You know, it's just really clean, and it speaks to me the way I want to eat. In my hot kitchen, which is basically a small plate kitchen, I'm a bone marrow man. You know, I like the bone marrow, good bread. I serve it with a marmalade. I think it's a great way to eat, an ode to old country style cooking. And from the rabata, it's got to be the short ribs, the galbi. You know, on nights off, I always crave like Korean barbecue. You go get some bibimbap or like that galbi with a nice fried egg and some good kimchi. That's the way we do it.
That's it.
That's it. What do you like to eat when you come here?
What do I like to eat? Gosh, I like to eat.
I'm gonna flip it.
Well, I
flip
mean,
it.
half of your menu, I don't even know. I like a lot of vegetables, so your Brussels sprouts, the quail egg on the burger, the slider, the octopus.
Heard.
Yeah,
A guest from the bar yelling, octopus. All right, good. Octopus for real.
Let's talk about cocktails for a second.
Okay.
You guys have some interesting cocktails, right?
Yes, I mean, obviously sugarcane, we focus on rum.
Rums. Okay, so what's the deal with the rums?
The rums, we try to have on stock a rum from every country that produces rum.
Okay.
So we're going all over the Caribbean, all of South America. We're touching everywhere. We have over 150 different varieties of rums.
Wow.
And you'll see them featured here in drinks like this. We do a lot of savory applications, whether it's the balsamic, whether it's the jalapeno, whether it's a smoked salt. We try to intertwine the cocktail program with the culinary movement here.
And on that note, that's our happy ending.
Heard, happy ending.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's finish this.
Salud,
You think you
huh?
can get that all down?
For sure, for sure.
good.
Hello, I'm Chef Alan Bergman from Johnson & Wales University Miami campus, and today I'm going to be talking to you about salads. We have a class in Johnson & Wales University called Garde, and in that class we teach about salads. And I like to encourage my students to make a salad that involves textures, colors, and flavors. Today we have baby mesclun greens. I ask my students to try adding maybe some arugula to it for some more flavor. I also ask them to chiffonade, which is a classical cut, maybe some bok choy, or add some bean sprouts, some dried fruits, maybe a variety of nuts. I also ask them to introduce color and look for variety of colors. We tried some heirloom tomatoes today. Over here we have some red oak leaf lettuce and some Belgium endive. I asked the students to try putting together a plate that looks colorful, flavorful, and has textures to it. Over here we have a final finished product of all these variety of foods that we brought with us today. I hope you enjoyed today's little demonstration, and I hope to see you on campus one day.